now with 3 consecutive strikes and has a 38-pin advantage.
Well, Laurie Soto getting the ball out a little farther to the right. She's trusting it, and she's still getting it back, and that's the key for her striking these last 3 times.
Bad configurations on Lynda Norry's scoreboard, huh? A variety of everything there. Most of it not being good. Good experience, though.
Well, she told me just 3 years ago, really prior to her collegiate experience, she knew not a whole lot about this game, but Team USA coach Pat Rossler has really helped Lynda out, taught her a lot about the sport of bowling.
And after the Brooklyn break, in the 6th, Laurie Soto leads by 48. So for Lynda, no time like the present to get things started. And when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring right now in Cedar Rapids.
The 6-10 split, the only way to pick this up, she needs to hit on the right side of the 6-pin, 6-7 split. She needs to throw that 6-pin right into the 7-pin. I think at this point she needs to go for it.
Give it some room. Not quite enough. Lynda Norry struggling. And upcoming for her, she'll be bowling in the U.S. Open, we mentioned. Also in the Pan American Games in Havana, Cuba. The FIQ Championships in Singapore, as well as the U.S. Olympic Festival. So a big year yet to go for this lovely young lady, who right now would love to just find the exit, right?
Yes, a nightmare performance for Lynda, really. She's trying to go a little bit too direct. She needs to get in tighter, move everything in, maybe find something around the 15th to 17th board. It looks as if she's really in an out-of-bounds area. She's trying to play between the 2nd and 3rd arrow. When she hits outside the 2nd arrow, the ball slides on her. When she hits right around the 13th board, the ball's hooking. So she needs to get inside deeper and get that dry area to the right.
No problem on lane 13. Sunset over the Iowa cornfields, the #1 crop in Iowa, and I wonder if Laurie Soto right now in the midst of running away with game #1. This time the 6-pin kicks out the 10, and Laurie Soto is ready to take on Christy Witcher.
Here you can see how deep of a line Laurie Soto is playing, right around the 3rd arrow, the ball not breaking up past the 13th board before it makes a slight break back. She gets the slap out the 6-pin, takes the 10, and watching her reminds me of watching Alita Still.
And a small smile from Lynda Norry. Thankfully, a strike in the 8th.
Well, it's one thing to make your first telecast on ESPN, and it's another thing to really just not want to embarrass yourself and come out and bowl well. Right now, Lynda Norry really would like to just strike out and save face. I know how she's feeling. I've shot a lot of 150 games on television myself.
Yeah, and some 250 games, too.
Right.
You see both ends of the spectrum, right?
And I'm sure she will.
Without question, this one will. You can bet on that. Well, she still has a possible 178.
I've seen lower scores.
Yeah. Laurie Soto, after back-to-back opens in the first 2 frames, has strung together 6 consecutive strikes. Possible 247, and she keeps it alive. She's throwing the ball beautifully right now.
Really nice shot, stayed down at the line.
And don't forget, Friday night, a doubleheader on ESPN. Major League Baseball, the Pirates and the Atlanta Braves, or Minnesota and Detroit. And game #2 of the doubleheader. There you see it, the Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers, or Montreal and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on ESPN. Tomorrow night, a big doubleheader.
A key to those amateurs playing that deep inside line, you want to make sure that you do stay down until your ball goes over your mark, meaning keep that position
Interesting you just mentioned that, because Laurie Soto did not stay down. The ball went dead left in a hurry.
No, and what we talked about staying down is keeping those shoulders down, keeping that knee bent. Now that time she raised up with her shoulders, it pulled the ball and it hooked early. So especially playing deep inside, you must stay down in your stance.
When asked what she does best, Laurie replied, "I think my mental game is the strongest part at this stage. I need to do a lot more work on my physical game, but through the nose it goes." So the string finally ends, but not before a big 240-plus game for Laurie Soto.
Beautiful comeback after opening in the first and second frame, missed spares. She was able to block that out and caught a break there in the third frame. She tripped the 4-9, and just from then on, it was all written.
Terrific comeback. And a game of 245. Not bad for the brand new college graduate. Good way to start coming out of school, right?
That's right. Major in behavioral science and psychology, so a double major. I hope she doesn't use any of those psyching out games when she comes out on tour.
For Lynda Norry, a 5th place finish here in Cedar Rapids. It's home for a week and then prepare for the U.S. Open, which wraps up our spring tour, LPBT-wise, on ESPN. And so we will